Can't tell if we're live yet. Here we are. Yep, we got audio. Good deal. All right. So, we are in the virtual arcade tonight. Arcade Time Capsule. I think I labeled it wrong in the description. I'll fix that. I think I said Arcade Time Machine, but it's Arcade Time Capsule. Arcade games. They got tap to pay, so I guess it's a modern arcade. But it's very retroed out. Everything about this place feels like the 80s or 90s. I guess it'd have to be 90s. We got a change machine sitting over here. You know, you get your change. We got X-Men, the arcade, which is one of my favorites, of course. Who doesn't like X-Men, the arcade game by Konami? We actually got a few Konami games up here. Up here we got Captain America and the Avengers. Great. Mortal Kombat 2. So this one should be working in Arcade Time Capsule 2.02, I think. The latest download of Arcade Time Capsule. This should work. I'm still running 2.01, I think. I tried to run 2.02, but the games weren't running, even though I put the ROMs in the right folder, so it's very minor updates, though. Mostly MK2 works, and some other little quality of life enhancements, I think. Very minor, though, I think. Over here we got Sunset Riders, Berserk. It's been a while since I've been in the arcade here, so I used to have this PC in my physical Megacade, which was a really cool experience, except it was just kind of, I don't know, unnecessary in a physical arcade. It did have the right feel and stuff, but I also could just like set this up on my washing machine with a arcade control stick I have separate, and I really wanted to get my PC out of my Megacade so I could play more PC-centric first-person shooter games and all kinds of stuff, and I really just stuck an old PC in the Megacade so we can play like 4-player classic games like this, but I really didn't have a strong reason to be pushing that much power in a Megacade. I am gonna get a newer PC for it though, so I can play like Mortal Kombat 11 again on it, stuff like that. But for now, I have my PC just kind of off on a desk over here. I've got a arcade, I don't know what you call this, just an arcade controller sitting on my lap here. And we're gonna walk around and play some arcade games. The reason I hadn't been in here is since I made that move, I had a lot of trouble configuring the controls for my arcade style controller. It didn't seem to want to work really well with X output or something. I had trouble getting it, and I'm still kind of struggling with the last two buttons. I think the last two buttons. So most arcade games are 2 buttons or 3. Fighting games like Street Fighter 2 are 6 buttons, and I think the way Half Deck has it configured is for a standard controller, and I think it's L1 and L2 are your last 2 buttons for that many, and I'm having trouble getting it configured. I know I can get it done, but I don't know. I think MAME is giving me trouble when I try and set that up. So for the meantime, I think we're just gonna play some other games. We might play some Street Fighter, but my buttons won't be quite right. We've got Super Contra over here, Jungle King. Most of these I'm not really gonna have a problem with because Devastators, I don't know this one. You know, there are only a few buttons for most games. Hell, Pac-Man isn't even really a button. It's just a joystick. Pac-Man Plus. Mario. I guess for the sake of... See, I think he fixed some of this turning. Rotation tends to spin you. Instead of in place, it spins you kind of in a small circle. So I think 2.2 actually fixes some of that. Which can make you kind of sick to your stomach when you're like, you're not really turning in place, but you're turning and moving. Snap to turn is a lot better, but for the sake of video capturing, I think it's a little less annoying and I don't know, looks a little smoother on screen at least for the live stream. So that's what we're gonna do. I do need to switch over. Okay, there we go. So anyway, yeah, it's been a while since I've been in here. And I was getting the itch to have an arcade night again. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna look around. I forgot what the show is that's on here. It looks like some sort of cop drama TV show from the 80s or 90s. I forgot what this was supposed to be though. So for some reason there is normally MP3 music going. It's really great music that half deck selected. I can't argue almost with any of the songs. However, it doesn't seem to be working, but that's okay since I'm live streaming. We don't really want to be running that music. You know, for some reason this game just back here, almost by itself, just draws me to it. It's so retro cool. I thought we'd play Wizard of Wor. So I guess that's standing mode and this like sort of seated mode. We'll see if this works. I'll take my handsets and set them over here. All right. Oh, that was a dumb move. So that's a computer player, I guess. Took out Pokemon for me. Pikachu, I mean. Whoa, whoa. I'm not sure I like this arcade controller. I think it's just I forgot the name brand. I think it's like Maverick or something. It's not a great. It feels like it's not actually as good as the ones I had in my Megacade, which aren't stellar quality either. Oh, got you first. Just seems like the joystick is not super responsive. So I might have to build my own. Put in like some nice joysticks and buttons. I think these buttons are better, but the joystick gives me problems. I didn't even make a high score. When it starts off all slow, it's faster. Tell by the music. Haha! Get back here, Pikachu. Ooh, he disappears. That's interesting. Got him twice. Gotcha. 100 to 3,200. Boy, they sure try and fake me out a lot. Oh! I done messed up. Get over here. Oh! Oh, he was being sneaky. Got him. Is that the wizard? Oh no, that's not the wizard, is it? I've never seen the wizard. I don't know what character that was supposed to be. I read a little bit about this, and it does take a little effort to get to the wizard. So, I watched the movie earlier tonight. You little bastards, get over here. Oh. That's it. No quarter. Okay, I gave him a quarter. Literally. So I watched a new movie tonight. Well, it's not really new. It's been out probably over a year. Make sure that worked. It's called Godzilla -1. If anybody watched that, you know, shout out if you liked it. I know it won an Emmy, maybe a couple of Emmys for special effects. And there was an article I read a while back that the graphics or the CGI was done in a way that could be comparable to like Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park, which was done really well, and honestly still looks really good to me, at least my eye. The first Jurassic Park still looks great. But anyway, yeah, that movie, man, Godzilla had like this piercing look to him. His eyes, you know, had this piercing eyes, and looked very good. Looked more realistic than some of the others. And something I didn't know about it, that it's all set in the 40s, after right around World War II, or just like the remaining days of World War II. Godzilla comes out of the ocean and starts terrorizing Japan, like right after the war, and they're already in a bad spot. And so they have to develop, basically citizens have to rise up and find a way to, you know, fight Godzilla. And they found that like conventional weapons didn't work, and he could regenerate from some explosions and gunfire and stuff. So they were having a lot of, I mean, he just went in and decimated the city, and they were having a lot of trouble doing any damage that would stick to him. So they had to come up with sort of like a clever and practical way to take him down. Basically, spoilers ahead, they wanted to try and drown him in the ocean. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Some of the things that was cool about it was like, it was really close to the old school design of Godzilla, like the old rubber suits, but it was CGI. So obviously, like the face and everything looked a lot better than the rubber suits, but he had the shape of the old rubber suits to some extent, from like the 50s and 60s. So it was a cool take. It was a really cool take. It's produced in Japan, so it actually has like English dubbed in and subtitles and stuff. But it was great. It was a great movie. Some of the beginning is a little slow and hard to get going, but they're building up tension, you know, and they did a good job building that tension to the end and making you kind of invest in it after a while if you stick with it, you know. Some of the acting wasn't my favorite, wasn't exactly the most believable, but overall I thought it was probably the best Godzilla movie I've seen in a long time. All the Kong movies, didn't really do it for me, the newer ones. Not that I've seen all of them, but just they do all kinds of silly stuff and move from action point to action point, and it just feels like they're not trying to build story. So it was nice to see a movie where they actually seemed to attempt to build a story. So that was pretty cool. I liked it. It was a good movie. So what else should we play? So somebody asked on one of my other streams, and I missed the comment last night, are you going to play, are you going to go to the VR arcade again? I'm like, yeah, I definitely should. And I needed to sort out the controller problems. So I spent the last hour trying to sort out all the buttons. I got most of them, but like I said, I didn't get the last two. It was basically one button that's giving me trouble. It's mapped, but it doesn't want to click in here for some reason. And I suspect maybe I just need to, like, restart the game a few times or something. So anyway, let's go play something really classic here. I just love the look of a Pac-Man arcade. I know Miss Pac-Man is really probably the superior game. But I can't get over how much I love the iconic look of the Pac-Man arcade. I remember seeing this one possibly the most when growing up. There was almost always one of these in a Pizza Hut when I was a kid. So I'd always go over and play some Pac-Man, or at least what were they called? The little coffee table ones with Pac-Man and Galaga. Come get it, suckers! So I'm really surprised. Oh. Might be in trouble now. You done messed up. I'm gonna get the safety here. Give me my last chance. I'm gonna focus on ghosts. I'm gonna focus on getting these pack dots. Oh god, Red's after me. Sometimes my strategy is to chase another ghost and just stay on his tail, and that takes one out at least. And, yeah, just eating ghosts. The problem with that, it just sends them back after you twice as fast. It's better to let them float around. The stick's doing fine here. Get him! I'm by no means good at Pac-Man, but I like to think I can hold my own for a couple of levels. Ha That's cool. I don't know what kind of overlay or filter he used on this, but it does a really good job looking like a CRT screen. Oh! Which is part of I don't know, I didn't used to care, and the more I played arcades and retro games, the more I wanted to start seeing stuff on a CRT. That's, scan lines. Now this doesn't have real strong or harsh scan lines, but despite that, it actually looks pretty darn good. Oh. I think New Retro Arcade Neon sells it a little bit better on the screens, but this looks pretty good. mess up. I'm just chatting too much, running my mouth. Oh, they're getting tougher. They're getting faster. Oh, man. Jeez. That was stupid to lose on that. Okay, let's stay behind him and finish. There we go. This looks great, though. Like, even the little rivets have rust on them, as they would from somebody's oily hand brushing it over it. Salty and oily. I want to go that way. Gotta juke him out, juke him out. Maybe I should have taken one of them out. Yeah, they don't last as long. You gotta eat them quick, because they... Oh, man, they turn back real fast. That's as far as I can get, I guess, on average. So they have real names and nicknames. That's funny. Shadow is Blinky. Speedy is Pinky. Bashful is Inky. Pokey is Clyde. Pokey. So, we're gonna shut that one down. Alright. What do we want to do next? What should we get into next here? You know, part of the ambience of an arcade is also the music, and it's a real shame that I really can't run the music. I don't know, I might get away with it for a while, but I expect parts of it to get muted, so I don't want to have that on the stream. You know, I'm tempted to go to another level down here. Listen, fix. I can kind of glitch through some of these machines. It's funny. Definitely like a hole here. But it lets me get kind of closer. I really like the shadows. Just adds to that feeling that your hands are there doing things. Just, feels really realistic. And there's like there's no lag, I mean. I don't exactly... Oh, it hit me. That's a sound effect right out of Defender. Oh. So that line is real unpredictable to tell where it's going to go. Basically, you want to block out 80% or more of this... Oh man, he hit me. But it's also got these little, like, firecrackers going around the edge, which make it more difficult. I usually try and... Actually, my strategy... See, I'm not used to having to outrun things on the side. That kind of sucks. This is harder than... This is really tough. I play another game that's very similar, but not well known, called Wolfide or Wolfeed or whatever. It's real similar, but it doesn't have the little firecracker things going around the edge. So you have a little more time to like plan your approach. But basically, I try and create little buckets, and when the big bad guy goes into the bucket, I cut it off at the top. That one, man, that one's a new level. That one's tougher. I have a hard time with that one. Played a lot of Rastan last time. Oh, you know what I haven't played much of? Or at least I don't remember playing it. It's this Devastators. So we're gonna Captain America. Try this one out. Blow up enemies' ammunition base. I definitely see the scan lines on this one better. Oh, this looks like G.I. Joe. Boy, what's wrong with these bullets? Oh, kick ass. Get the bazooka. You know what you need in the arcade? Is you need a beer. I think I have one beer in the house. I might go get it here in a minute. Oh, so he like automatically targets appropriate enemies for the bazooka, it seems like. There we go. Alright. I missed it. Uh-oh. I gotta get up there, huh? Running out of time. Oh, man. Back up and give myself some room. Except the stupid bullets like hit the ground. There's a lot of bullet drop. Like how far away is this thing? What's this guy doing? Yeah! America! It's always fun. I'll try and get a little closer for the stream. Looks like it's a little small, hard on the eyes to see. It looks amazing to me. I mean, it looks just like real life. The screen capture always makes everything look further away. Oh, that was a good one. This is definitely like a I want to be a Rambo character. These guys are terrible shots. How about blow that up? I know. Just trying to blow up these stupid missiles. Not letting me. Alright. Let's go. I don't remember ever seeing this game. If I did, I just didn't bother playing it. I don't know. Yeah, they start to overwhelm me pretty quick there. So those guys can go prone, but I can't. Not sure that's fair. Nice purple uniform. But, you know, whatever melts your butter. Woo! Alright. I feel like I'm doing okay for having never played this before. Yeah, I can really see... Okay, I didn't move nearly fast enough, though. That's becoming obvious. We're just gonna sprint to the end here. It's gonna say out of time. Huh. Oh no. I was too careful. Oh. Let's get over there. Let's get over there. These bullets need to go further, man. It's like point blank before you can hit anybody. Oh dear. I mean, you can't really just sprint in. I mean, they'll overwhelm you pretty quick there. Hit these guys. How did I miss that guy? Not cool. Alright, we gotta make some... Oh! We gotta make some progress here. Get to the end, get to the end, get to the end. Oh, the helicopter. I missed the helicopter. Yeah, this is definitely riding on the heels of the fame of Rambo. But... so is Contra for Predator and Aliens. Oh, I missed it! Oh, did I hit it or no? Alright, we're just gonna forget these guys! Get him, get him, get him! Oh! I don't get this. Like, what do you gotta blow up the plane or what? At least we can continue. Did I just run past the plane? Okay. He's huge compared to those wings. I mean... Alright, let's get up there. Oh, these guys take some damage. Got it. Now what? Oh, get the helicopter. That was pretty rad. Oh, come on. Is that a Harrier? Alright, that's cool. Bet I will be moving on from that one. Alright, I say we go to the next, let's go to floor 2. So I'm curious, like, what that would be. So, like, if he ever connected the doors. So those are restrooms. And that would be an exit, so maybe, like, this would be the door to the upstairs. Wait, there's something? Oh, I was like, there's something back there. It's just the map. Alright, so we'll go to first level. Yeah, see? You come through this door? Look at that. Perfect. Battletoads, Ninja Turtles, Vendetta, fuck you here. I'm curious. It's like there's a game I'm less familiar with. It's a lot like, makes me think of Vendetta. It's like bad dudes or something, bad guys, not bad. Let's see if it's here in the candy cabs. It's not a vertical screen game, so it's not going to be one of those. I feel like he's changing some of these out every time he releases. Not sure if those are the same. I bet he's got it on one of these levels. Let's see. Fourth. This is a big candy cab room. Something dudes. I wanted to play it. That one's cool. Lightbringer? That one's a real cool game. What's this? It's not it. Nope. It's Karnov. Let's see. Nope. Gigawing. What's this one? I think it's called like Two Crude Dudes or some shit like that. And I don't remember ever seeing it in arcades as a kid, but looked like a cool one that didn't quite make it, you know? Like, was probably a good beat 'em up. You know what, this looks fun. I need to be like... I need to be in, like, seated mode or whatever. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Alright, whatever. Can I even reach this sucker? Yeah, there we go. Is it gonna work? Street Fighter 3. So, even though I'm seated, my Oculus, I think, thinks I'm standing.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for battle. Well, I got the picture. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
This one deserves its dedicated cab.
Battle. Go for it.
Yeah. My third button on both rows doesn't seem to want to work right. And I've actually got a punch in the wrong spot. Damn. I think I have a couple buttons double mapped too, which is a problem. The name is being a real pain in the ass. I wonder if it's the controller. I have punches all over the place. Come on, finish this guy. Dude.
Prepare to strike. Now.
Yeah, I definitely have a couple buttons double mapped. Sometimes the button is kick, sometimes it's punch. They're all in the wrong spot. That's it. So sometimes it's punch, sometimes it's kick.
You win.
You win. Hell yeah. Walk away before I get mad. Some cool posters in here. Even looks like a magazine cover or something. It's like neatly laid out too, you know, it's classy. It's not like overwhelming with shit on the walls. It's nice. Well, don't see it on this level, so let's go to the fifth. Fifth! F-I-F! Fifth! This room's cool, it's got some great stuff in here. It's not gonna be in here. Pretty sure I'd remember if it was. Rygar, Shinobi, Black Tiger, Legendary Wings, Dragon Breed, Ghouls and Ghosts. What should we play? Any suggestions, anyone? This looks cool. I know very little about this, but I've played it a couple times. It's like a spy with his shirt off kind of game. I don't know. Alright, there. Brave and funny. Oh, they don't give me much time to read. Anti-terrorism. Thunder Fox. This is back in the day where you could play a game with your friend. Oh, he's gonna kick. Oh, that's a cool kick. Yeah, there we go. Oh. 3 buttons, okay, I didn't see that. Dude, light them up. There we go. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that's cool. What? It's pretty fucked up, man. Jesus. Dropping all kinds of stuff on me here. Destroy the tank. Do I not have my gun? Okay, guess not. Alright, I guess we'll focus our... Dude. Guy is strong. Take a tank to the chest. I'm having trouble getting him to jump like he's supposed to. I wanted to get on that gun, but it's giving me a hell of a time. Does this thing have a life bar anywhere? Oh, there we go. Hence the grenades. Yeah, I guess it makes sense stabbing their tank isn't gonna do much, right? There we go. Alright, I gotta line this shot up. Oh. I don't want it to move too soon. Okay, there we go. Oh! Yes, sir, yes, sir. Ooh. It's pretty futuristic for 19XX. Thunder Fox over here. Got a drone bike. It's a pretty cool idea, actually. I think I've seen somebody try and make a drone bike. I don't think it's as easy as having just two props, though. You still have to have the 4 props. Oh. That approach didn't work as well as I hoped. Go. There's an exploit. Get back here. I will jump kick your asses into oblivion. I'm not real sure how to jump down. There we go. Should get out of here before I die again. Jeez, I did die. Alright, there we go. Ooh, life. My gun. That reminds me of a POW. What's this? Hey, they let me keep the gun though, you know? That's pretty cool. This hurts, right? Oh, okay. What kind of weird-ass elevator is that? Alarm I need to like shut off? Just not. Oh, that was dumb. I should have seen it. There we go. That phone ringing from Final Fight always makes me think there's a like a landline phone in here for some reason. Is there a bone on the wall that I didn't notice? That'd be cool. That'd be a nice touch. Might get pretty annoying. Damn it. Jump. What the hell? I can't get in there? There we go. Escape. Down. Now what? Oh, that was close. Ooh. Down. Down, fool. Oh, that was messed up. Oh, come on. There we go, there we go. Escape! Escape! I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Seems like they want me to go down the elevator, but I can't seem to jump. Dude. There, jeez. Took way too long. Come on, come on, come on, shut the door. You have to get out of here, you have to do it now! Yeah. Drone bike. Escapes again. It's cool they show the weapons you get. Oh, there's water mines. Absolutely no way to avoid them but jumping your stupid jet ski thing? Okay. You think this is wave race over here or what? It's kind of hard to jump a jet ski without waves. Oh, that was a close one. That was dirty. Did you see that? Did they block me from Adding more coins? They did. That is so many people on a submarine. Oh, is this a boss finally? Oh man. Oh, he can block bullets, of course. What is this? I can't even hurt this guy. I just... Oh, he escapes, you dirty bastard. I definitely need to customize the controls on this arcade. Jump it, dude! God! This is killing me. Okay. I'm not real in love with that game. I tried to like it. It's not terrible, it's just the controls really frustrate me. I'm pressing like up and jump and he just won't do it easily more than half the time. I'm like, alright, I don't have time for that shit. Black Tiger, this is a cool game. This is a cool arcade. By Romstar. Man, I wish I could figure out an easy way to play Ikari Warriors and Victory Road. Just not sure I can think of a great way to play it. Damn, that guy messed me up. Damn. What? I wonder why it's disabling my coin. I have to remind myself every time I play this. These like spine things are part of the platforming and not just part of the background. I'm not terribly good at that one either. Not even kinda good. Is that supposed to be my guy? Because it kinda looks like a girl. Doesn't it? There's like two of them. They just like reuse that graphic so many times. Jeez. License from Capcom. It's a Capcom game originally? I feel like I've had better luck playing that one before. That was not so great. Magic Sword. This one is fun. Look at the artwork on this one, man. This one's great. This is a Capcom, so this one's actual Capcom. Like, up close, with depth of field, with your in VR, this looks like it's actually right here. Like, it makes you move your head back, because it's right up in your face. Yeah, that artwork is so awesome. Skip the... Yeah, 433, why not? I'll be in that.
Thank you.
That's cool. Oh, come on. Made it. Now. Oh, the knight was better. Looked like a scattergun. Oh, the ninja's cool. Yeah, he's even better. The ninja. Ooh, a sword. Not sure that was worth it. Just repeating. Oh, there's the door. Oh, bad landing. Let's go get the ninja back. Aha, 34. Sure how I'm gonna get up there. Guess we gotta go the other way. Alright, don't destroy both. What's this? Ah, okay, there it is. This game's just fun, and it has a lot of creativity to it, too. It's got like platforming, and it's sort of like a beat 'em up. Wizard. No. About that, oh no, no, no! There's no way to avoid him. It's gonna take your money, I guess. I have to start over fighting him? Oh, there we go. Treasure. You got a great sword. Great. It's almost like it remembered my progress. See, my character's not really doing anything. It's all the ninja. Throwing ninja stars all over the place. My character is just collecting treasure. Whoa! Alright, we'll do to 40 and then move on. Oh! Over there. Whoa, so you got the dragon. Oh, come on. Ooh, boss. Right? Yeah. Level 40, baby! What's this? What kind of cutesy ass enemies are those? Fucking Spyro up there. Oh, we gotta get to the door. Jeez, Fred. There we go. Nice. 42. We got the 42. We'll leave it there. It's cool. Cyber, please. This one's fun, but it's insanely quick. So we didn't play. I don't think we played a bunch of Twin Cobra. Another ROM Star game. So that last one, that last ROM Star game left a bad taste in my mouth. So let's see how this one is. This looks like 1945, but with helicopters. Yep, pretty much. They're like, you know what would be a real game changer? Helicopters. Why? Because it would actually make sense. He's going backwards. Yeah, I guess so. It'd be cool if came out with Thunder, if he had Thundercade in here somewhere. Again, a game that really didn't make sense, a motorcycle that maneuvered like this. But it was fun to put the sidecars on with different power-ups. That was a neat idea. Oh! I don't know how we got out of those. Time for a bomb. I gotta say, those are some pretty weak-ass tanks. I used to rent these helicopter games. I think they might have even been called. They had like several different for SNES. It was an isometric view, and it was kind of like, I know one of them was based on like Desert Storm, and may have even been called Desert Storm. It was like Urban Assault or something. Like this isometric view of the helicopter. And so you'd go around, take out these bases. You'd have to watch your fuel, and you'd have to go pick up fuel with the little like hook. Jesus Christ! Boy, they didn't hold back on that one. Damn! Oh, that was stupid. That was just stupid. Those helicopters are tougher than the tanks. I used to like those games a lot. I'd run them quite often. Wasn't terribly good at them, but yeah, I was the kind of gamer that never truly got good at a game because I rented everything. So I'd just get enough time with the game to get a taste for it, and like never beat games that I rented. This was like 2 days. Just really couldn't get that much time. Plus, you'd always rent a movie, you know? And you're like, well, I want time to watch the movie, of course. I can't just play the game. Nuke 'em, Rico! Really? Come on. There we go. I think like a dog hair or something will get right on my headset, right by the nose, and it drives me nuts. That's why I keep bouncing the headset around. Alright, so that was 1945, but with helicopters. It wasn't bad. Just didn't seem like it did much to differentiate itself from 1945. But maybe, you know, maybe you play it longer, it does, I don't know. I'd play Street Fighter if my buttons were all configured, but gonna be a problem. Alright, so let's see here. Let's head over. Actually, since I can't really sit down any further right now, I'm gonna stick with the stand-up arcades. Let's play Batman. By Atari.
I'm Batman.
I am Batman. I am Batman. You don't know how Batman I am.
Be careful.
7 lives. Why not? can't believe I didn't know this game existed. How do I get this guy to jump? There we go. What's the deal with this? Jump, fool. Oh, there's a button for that. There we go. Yeah, I definitely have something double mapped. Damn. What button is jump here? There it is. Okay. See, sometimes he's jumping and I'm pressing the same damn button. Yeah, not good. So that button is jump only. But here I am pressing the punch button and sometimes he's jumping and sometimes he's punching. Or if I can... I just can't seem to sort this. I don't... So, the way it works with MAME, any normal MAME at least, button 1 and button 2. So we're going to do button 1, button 2. There we go. I think input general might be screwed up. Let's see. Okay, I think that's better. Shields off. That was such a gangster move in the movie. You're like, man, when I get a car, I wish I could have an alarm system like that. Batman's just like straight up fuck traffic. So it's got kind of some of the music from it. Whoa, that sound effect was in a Spider-Man game for Sega. I'm pretty damn sure. Oh, I missed the elevator. Really? Why does he keep falling? I didn't even move forward. There. Is that Jack? Explain why he's not throwing batarangs anymore. We'll go up this way. Who are you? I'm Batman. Man, his jump forward is not wonderful. Don't miss. God, really? Get up there. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, not in the bat. Okay. Oh, Jack Napier got me. I guess that wasn't him. I would have absolutely played the heck out of this. Oh, that's right, he has the purple. Into the vat with you. I'm Batman.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Oh yeah, here's the art gallery. Little song, little dance. Batman's head on a lance.
I'm glad you're dead.
That was a great quote to throw in there. That's right, he gasses him out in here too. Oh. Ew. Oh. This game style, if being honest,
I like it.
reminds me a little bit of elevator action. Just an evolution of that gameplay style. Obviously you're not going up and down a bunch of elevators, but it's kind of similar. Yeah, and I am not good at it, so we're gonna back away. Play some Final Fight or Golden Axe, Ultra Beat. I don't know what to play. It'd be cool if you change these to like hands too. That'd be a neat little update. Be an idea. There's 1943. Strider, Bionic Commando. I feel like this controller's not great with platformers, but can do okay with beat 'em ups. So we'll play a little bit of Final Fight, and then, man, I'm actually getting pretty tired. I might wrap it up soon. Why is it doing that again? This looks awesome. I love how it was normal to eat chicken and hamburgers out of trash cans in the 80s and 90s. Nobody questioned it. It's like, yeah, where else are you gonna get help? It's disgusting. This is another arcade that I kind of want to have for some, just for some of the artwork on it too, you know. Got great comic book style art. Lost my sword already. What are you laughing at, fool? Chicken shit. What crime boss is like, you know what, I'm gonna hire some hookers as my bodyguards. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him. Andre the Giant doing here? Oh. Name's Andor Jr. No relation to Andre the Giant. Ow. I feel like I gotta beat this guy, at least. Quit dropping knives. Subways are always like this, you know? Especially in the middle of the night. Don't want to be hanging out with hookers on a subway. Or do you? You guys got some serious life. really never thought it was fair they could hide off screen like that. Like, that should never be a thing. There we go. Scan lines on this one look really good. It does a good job of smoothing the jagged graphics a little bit. Making a little softer look for the graphics. Artwork. It's a really good, like, just a really nice way to feel like you're playing something almost authentic. Glad I traded that sword for a pipe. Ow. Bro. Damn, dude. Pick it up. Jesus. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? This guy seriously needs some backup, you know? Like that spinning kick. Oh, I missed. Beat this boss. Ken says he's getting a new build in a couple months to look like the arcade. Can't wait to get in this arcade. Oh yeah, new build, you'll be able to run this, no problem. Well, I guess it depends on your graphics card that you put in there, but I don't have anything insane. And it's astounding how good it looks and how well it runs. Seems like it's really lightweight. Which even Emu VR, I call it Emu, but I think it's Emu VR or emulation. Runs really great until I get into like PS2 titles. Anything with like 3D graphics, because you're basically emulating 3D on top of 3D. But I'm sure if you have like a really nice new build, it could run it just fine. Mine almost runs it, but it definitely gets a little overheated and crashes. This guy is killing me. There we go. Oh, I'm sure I'm getting, yeah, 60 frames at least. I don't detect any slowdowns. Unless, like, my computer's just trying to do something else maybe, but for the most part, no. I need to get to the other side over here. I can't jump over it? Very Street Fighter-esque thing to do. Yeah, no, like, some VR games or some VR rooms that have like really high quality graphics that look a lot like this. When I turn my head real fast, you can see it cutting, trying to build it, you know? But this, it's fast, back and forth. I don't detect any slowdown. I guess, you know, it's actually not all that crazy. I mean, you have pretty flat walls, and it's just a plain texture. Cabs are pretty simple, they don't have too much going on. The only thing I could think of that might slow it down is this video's all running at the same time, but I have no slowdown. This thing is optimized, runs really buttery smooth. Really the only time it gives me any kind of weirdness is when I change rooms. Like you'll see a blur, so I'm changing rooms, and then once it loads, it's fine. So yeah, I'd assume 60, 70, I don't know, I need to load up a... I need to find a way to load up a FPS counter on this thing. See how it's doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna look for that game earlier. Two Crude Dudes or whatever. I swear I've seen it in here. I have no idea where it is. Heavy Barrel, there you go. A good one. Rock and Rope. Ooh. Indiana Jones. I can't wait till he opens up the level that's the 2 levels he's been working on. Since it's a personal project, it's like no promises on when he gets it done. It's just like he'll get it done when he gets it done. And that's fair considering it's free. And it's freaking awesome. There's Bad Dudes or Dragon Ninja. Huh. I'm gonna have to go back into New Arcade Neon, and there it is. I think this is it. No, that's not it. That's a verse game. Oh, there's a wrestling game. Oh, here's Marvel superheroes. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I've noticed that in any of the other rooms of Marvel vs. Capcom. Or there's got to be Marvel vs. Capcom somewhere in here. Yeah, I can't wait for him to open the other floors. Really interested in seeing what he's got planned. So there are a few arcades I can think of that I think are cab worthy for sure. This is one we'll definitely have. It'd be cool if he got some light gun games and maybe even some racing arcades would be awesome too. Sure, kick it up a notch. In the meantime, you can do some really good light gun games that feel really authentic in Emu VR. There's UGC content for that. I should do another video on that soon. Shumagorath. He usually kicks my ass, so that was interesting. Which he made this time. Can't actually do my super move because I don't have my third button mapped right. Oh, there it is. Let's see if I can do it before it's double mapped. Go. Emu VR uses RetroArch, which allows multiplayer. Hopefully someone makes something similar to this with multiplayer one day. It'll be something for us. Yeah, I know, in Emu VR you can actually do some sort of multiplayer thing where people can come into your Emu VR room. I still have yet to try it and play like a second player, I think. I'm certain this doesn't, and New Retro Arcade Neon has like a multiplayer, but you can't play any of the arcade games. You can only play like bowling, like darts or whatever. So that would be awesome. Like if you could see other avatars roaming around in here, kind of like a VR room or something, and you could be like, "Yo, I challenge you," you know, just like. Or, you know, get to know somebody, just, hey, what games do you like, or whatever, why do you like these games? That would be awesome. And I know people have requested it in the Discord, you know, hey, do you plan on making this multiplayer? And I assume Half Deck isn't planning on doing it anytime soon, but he might be open to the idea, I don't know. Because that would absolutely be a game changer too, for sure. I would play more of these, but I'm not seated low enough currently. Oh, is this that fucked up one? Oh no, it's not. There was a really messed up game in the 80s where they tried to cash in on the horror movie franchises. It was like you torture these people in the arcade game, and it like disturbed a lot of people. I haven't seen it in here. I don't think it was terribly popular. So if you went without it, I'm sure nobody'd miss it, but that'd be funny. What is this? This looks like Contra. Oh, it's Mercs. Let's try Mercs out. I know I've played it, I just don't remember it. So we'll check it out. Yeah, for sure. There was something special about that time, you know. No online games, you had to go into an arcade, you know, and socialize with other strangers. Maybe not as much shit talking, you know. Probably worry about getting punched in the face if you said the wrong thing to the wrong person, right? I remember Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter was just always loaded up with people waiting in line. Lots of competition, people playing those. I was never good enough to realistically challenge anybody. Doing good just to beat the single player. But it was fun to watch people compete. Talk mess. Grenade to the face. Oh yeah, totally would be. VR chat has a VR chat room it's got like an arcade, but none of the arcades are playable. They're just kind of sitting around. And one of the other buildings is like a Blockbuster, kind of like a small block or video store. It's just it's a really cool vibe just to hang out in VR. It'd be super cool if they took it to this level, you know, with like realistic arcades. But they probably may not get away with that. But I don't know, they get away with a lot in VR chat. It's a really cool vibe. I have a video on it with Blockbuster, and then I explore a little bit of the arcade. It's like the 7707 bar or whatever. Nobody's ever in there, surprisingly. I have it set as my home, but nobody's ever in there. I'm like, man, it'd be cool to just chat with people in here. there's a program. He's into Street Fighter 2, Mortal Kombat. Arcades were packed back then when they were first released. Yeah, they totally were. There's an app called Parsec, and you run it kind of in the background. And if you're running like MAME on your PC, apparently you can play 2-player. You know, with somebody can jump in and play just about any kind of retro game with you. It's not 3D or anything, but it's just a way to sort of like link up and play multiplayer. Just any kind of retro game, just about any of this stuff. It'd be interesting if they could find a way to link Parsec up to this. I'm not sure it'd work that way, but be an interesting thought to combine the two ideas, maybe. No idea what it would really take, but it seems like it'd be cool to think about at least. Go back to the first level. Here we are. Some Gauntlet, Rainbow 3, Bucky O'Hare. I never played Bucky O'Hare. Or this one. I know very little about these, but they're... You can tell they're like big-time Konami 4-player beat-em-ups. I never even played Battletoads, really. This was the one. This was the game everybody was playing. Maybe I'll do some Gauntlet over here. Gauntlet 2? I played less of Gauntlet 2, so... I love the sound effects in this. Yeah, maybe Parsec would be doable, I don't know. I mean, you're already running a emulator. It'll just be finding a way. I mean, you wouldn't see people walking around in here, but you might be able to link up the same game if you guys happen to be playing on the same... Maybe. I don't know.
Welcome, Red Warrior.
And then there's another one, I forget what it's called, I'll have to look it up. That's similar to Parsec, but it's like... I think it's just for retro arcade games only? Where you can play with somebody else. So there's a guy on... I have a TikTok. His name's Deadcade. He has like a Megacade very much like mine. But he bought... I think he bought his... from a place that builds Megacades. I just built my own. His is real nice though. It's all Deadpool themed out. It's super nice. And he's always streaming on TikTok. Super cool guy. Give him a follow if you're on TikTok at all. He posts funny stuff. It's always Deadpool stuff. He's always playing rando games like me too. He finds the most bizarre shit to play on his arcade.
Fake wall disappear.
But anyway, we had talked about trying to link up on that app and play each other some, I don't know, some fighting games or any kind of like retro games together. Still haven't found a time to do it, but we should
Remember, don't
look at that again. Maybe do a double stream or something. Dude, I'm getting overwhelmed. Yeah, I would think you could play at least 2-player stuff. Just wouldn't be able to like see or I don't know if it's got a chat. It might have a audio chat. I need to look at Parsec again. It's probably got a bunch of updates. I think it's pretty well maintained. So yeah, this is one of the first games I got my daughter to play when she was real little. I was like, this is something she could handle. It's basically like 1-2 buttons. Just to get her used to the idea of playing a game. She loved it. She would play. She'd ask to play Gauntlet every night for a while. Now she could care less. She plays a lot of Minecraft, but who knows? Maybe it had something to do with some of the stuff she ended up choosing. Started her off right, you know? The classics. She didn't know any better at the time, you know? Now she'd be like, what? I ain't playing that.
Red Warrior needs food.
I should go play some Simpsons for sure. Simpsons. Yeah, if you don't have this and you have VR, you absolutely should download this and try it out. It is incredible. And it's a fantastic use for VR. If you want like feel like you're standing in an arcade like the old days. It's not something that's really going to give you motion sickness. It's great use for VR. So is pinball, the VR pinball I've done. 4 rooms, you could have people join maybe like 10 in the arcade. Yeah, that's sweet. Oh! Hold on, can I still change? I forgot what it was. Oh, there we go. Bart. Is he gonna want me to do that? Bart! So I'm 2 characters. I guess I'd really be standing here. You know, if it wasn't that arcade, Ninja Turtles, it was this one. And I think these were back to back in my arcade. Just loaded up with people constantly. Really wasn't even a proper arcade, it was Peter Piper Pizza. That's the one I got to go to the most. Once I was like a teenager that they started putting real arcades near me. That was short-lived, I think. Everybody was playing Super Nintendo and PlayStation 1 games by that time, maybe PS2. Pinball by that time was long dead. But it's cool to see pinball making a bit of a comeback now. I hardly ever got to play pinball. It was like... I think my roller rink had some pinball, and I was like, what the hell are these? And I didn't even know how to play them. For the longest time. Uh-oh, I should have got that food. It's kind of weird that dude's pants come off, right? Reminds me of King Hippo from Punch Out. Punch him and his pants fall down. Super move. This one's funny, it's actually like faded out. Not sure I like that, but it adds to the realness.
Ready?
Go! Let's go, fools! You got nothing. Simpsons is the first game you're playing? And X-Men? Oh yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, I'll run over and do X-Men real quick. Go to Pasadena level. That one blew me away. When I saw X-Men in here, and he actually has the wide version, and the, what is this, 6-player? 6-player, which I didn't see that often. My local arcade now actually had it for a while, and I was kind of shocked to see it with the dual screens. But yeah, if you're going to do an X-Men CAD, this is the one to have in here. So this was super sweet to see that they had this one. I'm a little high up, but I'll try and make it work. So, we'll switch over to my favy. I actually like Colossus a lot too. What characters do you guys always play as?
X-Men.
3.
Wolverine.
Godzilla.
Wolverine.
In the 21st century, evil mutants led by Magneto aim to destroy the world.
This is a sweet one.
Against the power of the evil mutant. The only hope is
It's so big too. I can see why a lot of arcades are like, we don't have room for that.
Roar and save the city.
Yeah, the widescreen wasn't as common to see for sure. I think you really would more often see I think it was a 4-player, and it was a single screen. So it didn't normally have, I think it was Nightcrawler and Dazzler they left out. It was the 4-player version. I'm not sure I even got to play this bigger one as a kid, maybe once or twice or something. What is my power button? I can't find it. I'm not sure I have it set up. Yeah, I might have to hit the MAME settings here. This always happens. I end up with some button that's not mapped. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, the up and down's not even. Oh, because I'm not 1-player, that's why. Whoops. Don't want that. Tab. There we go. I'll just do without it. Yeah, this game. I feel like I learned about it a little later than the others, and it instantly became my favorite. It was kind of hard to top Ninja Turtles at the time, but this one I was just instantly in love with. And if you ever saw the pilot, X-Men Pride of Kitty Pride, or whatever it's called, the failed pilot that didn't end up getting produced, it's all the same artwork from that cartoon. So I was really stoked. I was expecting them to move forward with that since they got the arcade. I was like, oh, it's definitely happening, and then it never happened. So we had to wait almost another maybe 10 years for the 90s X-Men cartoon to come out, which was great in its own right, but I would have loved to see more episodes of this particular art style. I don't think I've ever played as Dazzler. I should definitely do that sometime. I'm not sure I played as Nightcrawler much either. Shut up. And that pilot did have Pyro, it did have Dazzler, it did have Nightcrawler. Wolverine had an Australian accent, if you've ever seen it. That was a little bizarre. Not sure why they went with that choice. Could have just been willful ignorance, I'm not sure. I need my power move, man. It's no fun without my power move. It didn't totally make sense for Wolverine since he has no ranged attack, but it was fun to do nonetheless. You always played as Nightcrawler or Wolverine? Yeah, that's cool. It's like dabbed in Colossus or Cyclops. Only later with Gambit. Yeah, I don't remember Dazzler being that great. She did have a ranged attack, but I'm not sure. I think she just punched like Storm most of the time. I think the ranged attack was like her special move. I think Nightcrawler would just teleport around the room. It's his power. You know, games were simple back then, but when you compared a game like this to your NES at home, you're like, this is freaking amazing graphics and animations, and you couldn't, all you wanted was an arcade in your house at the time. You're like, that's what I remember. I was like, dude, if I could have just one arcade machine in my house somewhere, which I knew would never happen. I mean, there were thousands of dollars. Still are. Still can't get a real arcade for cheap. That's why I had to build my own. Not that that was cheap, but I really want to do a replica of something. Complete with the CRT screen. The Megacade was really like meant to be like a replica, but I went with the flat screen so I'd have a bigger screen. But it'd be cool to make a replica that was almost discernible, not even discernible from the real thing. But it'd also be a multicade, so it could be able to handle just about any emulation you want to do. After I built that arcade, I never imagined I'd be sitting here playing what feels like the authentic thing in VR. Just kind of, man, you're like this totally completes that like childhood dream of like, oh, I wish I could have my own arcade in a basement. And you look around, you got like, yeah, all these arcades sitting here, and it feels like you're there. It's so cool. And it's a real space saver. All you need is a PC and a headset. And for your like control, you get a little one you can stick on your lap here or set on the table. Easy. Oh, come on. I don't know if anybody's seen the X-Men Airbnb that was kind of making the rounds on social media lately. A few weeks ago, I guess it was kind of hitting big. And I was curious if somebody had built something like that in like VR chat, where it's like the X Mansion. I should look that up, see if somebody's done something like that. That'd be super cool. Whew. The controller I got here is, let's see, I don't know, somebody gave me this at work because they knew I built arcades and they thought I could use it. When it came up on my computer, it has no label on it. It's just a joystick with 8 buttons, and then it's got like some setting buttons at the top. I think it comes up as, let me see here. I think it's called Maverick or something. Let's see what the X-Albert calls it. May Flash Arcade Stick. And I'm not saying I recommend it, but it does do the job. And it is, you know, the right size, you know, if you're going to do VR. I mean, it's perfect. It's about maybe not even a full foot wide. You can set it on a table. I'm sure they have something better than this. I think this thing's actually pretty old at this point. But yeah, it's called May Flash Arcade joystick. So you could Google that, or maybe Amazon. Probably got a better one now with better controllers. Whew, as much as I want to play some more tonight, though, I think I am going to bounce out at this point. it was cool to have an arcade night on a Friday night. I can just kind of stay up a little later. That's a cool painting. Oh yeah, it'd be cool if you threw some claw machines in here too. Dude, that is a little creepy with the clown on the ground. Skee Ball is obviously pretty cool and new retro arcade neon. But yeah, yeah, I might do another one in the next night and do a few more in here. I didn't spend a lot of time in here tonight. Felt like I kind of ignored some of the other rooms too much, so that's why we jumped around a bit. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys liked touring the virtual arcade with me again tonight. I will definitely do this more often. And I think I'm going to jump into... Actually, new retro arcade neon's harder to stream because it doesn't do a great desktop screen. So I may not be able to stream that one anytime soon. But, you know, we'll do some more Emu VR for sure. Oh yeah, that one gets... They definitely like lower the quality of those marquees as you back up, which is probably why it runs so smooth moving around. But then when you get up close, it gets real sharp. That's cool. But yeah, obviously, you know, if you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, shoot me some comments of some other VR stuff you'd like to see or have me research. Again, VR chat is a cool place to just go look around for odd stuff too. So if you have any ideas. I almost streamed a Jurassic Park tour last night, but it was killing my computer. But you actually get in the Ford Explorers and drive around. Well, you ride in them, just like in Jurassic Park, and it stops at different dinosaur parks. That was cool, except it just was killing my PC. And then there was another one. There was Sonic the Hedgehog, which was a 3D Sonic world that you could walk around. It was not the greatest, but it was kind of interesting for sure. So I might do some of that stuff soon too. But alright, I'm gonna jump out here. Thanks for stopping by as always, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Pizza power!